Today's a gift, that's why they call it the present. So I'm going to type that in now, don't I? Here we go. Oh, it doesn't seem to be working as normal. So what does that mean? Let's call it, there we are. I see it says, today is a gift, that's why they, they call it the present. I'm going to put that in speech marks, the present. Okay. I'm going to put an exclamation mark there as well. Here we go. And today is a gift, that's why they call it the present. So that's what I want to talk to you about right now. I haven't got very long because I've got to disappear out. I've got to go and pick my good lady wife up from her work. And so just for a few minutes, what I'd like to share with you is the fact that people seem to have got things slightly skew-if in their life. And what I mean by that is that people tend to either be backward looking or forward looking. And because they're like that, they're always sad. Let me explain. Okay, so first of all, what you can do with your thoughts is you can think back to the past. You can think of a really happy time when everything was wonderful. Maybe it's when you were a child, and as a result of thinking back to the past, you put a smile on your face, but then the smile goes away. And the reason why it goes away is this. What happens is you remember that time, but of course it's not what's happening to you now, so it's really, really sad. Or you can be somebody who looks back into the past and thinks about all the horrible things that happened back then. Maybe somebody fell out with you, maybe a parent died, maybe you lost your job, maybe something horrible happened. Maybe you were in hospital, I don't know, maybe you were ill. There's lots of different bad things that happened in the past. And so you start thinking about them and it takes you down, it makes you feel sad. It makes some people even go as far as into depression. And then, of course, there's the people who are always looking to the future. And when they look to the future, there's something else that equally bad happens, because when they look into the future, what they do is they think about all the wonderful things that are going to happen. They're going to go on holiday, it's going to be a wonderful Christmas, and what else could they be doing in the future? Maybe they're going to get a qualification, maybe they're going to get a new job, maybe their life's going to be so much better when this, that, or the other happens, when they get married, when they have children, when they retire. Goodness me, there's so many different things that can happen in the future. They're going to be absolutely great. And then a big smile comes on the face again, and the smile dissipates. It goes away. Why? Because, of course, this isn't the future. And because it isn't the future, it's not that happy time now. In fact, it's really sad, isn't it? Because we're going to have to wait and wait and wait for this wonderful future to arrive. Okay, so what's the other thing that you can do? Well, you can look into the future and get really, really worried, because all kinds of horrible things could happen. You could die, you could get ill, you could fall out with your best friend, you could lose your job. There's just so many bad things that could happen in the future that, goodness me, I'm so sad. In fact, maybe I'm going to get depressed. Maybe I'm going to get so sad, so depressed, that I'm going to think of ending it all, because, goodness me, I don't want a future like the one that I'm thinking about. So what do we have to do? Well, this is what we've got to do. We've got to think about now, because this moment now is the only moment we've got any control over. And the very fact that we've got control and we are able to change our now makes it something that can be totally happy. And if things aren't going exactly as we want them right now, we can do something about it. We have power, we have control over the now. So rather than looking back to the past or looking forward to the future and getting upset because it's not the way it used to be, or it was terrible back then, or I wish it was like that now and I'm going to have a long time to wait before I get there, or it could be horrible in the future, think about now. And a friend of mine who wrote a wonderful song called The Best Day of Your Life, Tony Moore, he says, and I'm sure he's quoting somebody else, but he says, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. And that's why they call it the present. So I hope you enjoy opening your presents every single moment of your life, that you today is the best day of your life, and that everything that you've ever wanted starts to happen as you concentrate on the now, and as you make sure that you are in control and you make things happen the way that you want them to happen on a moment by moment basis. And goodness me, have a big smile on your face, because you are the author of your own story. You're the author and the master of your own destiny, and you can be happy and enjoy every single moment of your life if you choose to think about now, and when it's not going exactly as you want it, say, well, okay, what can I do now to make things better in my life? Well, thank you. Anybody who tunes in and watches this later, there hasn't been, I kept looking down to see if there was anybody coming into the chat room and asking me questions like happened last time. But this is an amazing thought to leave you with. And I'll say it to you again, I've said it already once. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is the present. Sorry, today is a gift, and that's why they call it the present. Okay. Speak to you again on Justin TV soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is Andrew Smith, and if you want to find out more about me, andrewpaulsmith.com. I'd love to hear from you there. There's a link to my email, etc. But yes, I will be back on Justin TV and speaking to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.